Hi there, it's Tuesday and just wanted to go over this video with you. I cut out some silhouette die cuts or cut files and just watercolored the areas around the inside circle so that when I laid the outside die cut over it, you could see it through, and I really like how it turned out. I used Basil white cardstock for the die cut, and I think it takes watercolor really well. I also have bought American Crafts because that's what Wilna Furstenberg uses, and I like how it takes watercolor too. So to me, they're both just as equally as good for watercolor. And the green here I was trying to get to go along with the product that I was going to use, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But I had fun watercoloring those, and I love that cut file. So I'm still trying to use that doily that I cut from Martha Stewart. They're just so big, and that's the smallest one. They're like 6 inches, and I guess I really prefer 3 to 4 inch doilies. So that I got as a gift, the Martha Stewart punches that make doilies, and I can't seem to use them. I thought I could use them on scraps, but not so much. And see how pretty that turned out? I love that Viewmaster wheel with the hearts. That's got to be my favorite lately. So I took this picture off of a previous layout, and I took the cardstock that I had backed it with off, and just kind of starting over with that picture. It didn't work out before, so this is finishing up my Hey Boy collection from Basic Gray, and there I'm just backing the pattern paper with a plain white cardstock from Recollections. I just kind of use them for backing. They're too thick for well, no, let's see, how should I put this? They're too thin for me to like them as for much use. They're a thinner, lighter weight, so they just are good for backing pattern paper to me. But you know, for $5 a pack, it's hard to go wrong when you need a backing. So here I'm using the ink by Liquitex in white, and it's a permanent ink, and I guess I didn't shake it long enough. It's been sitting in my drawer, and it came out highly textured and kind of goopy, and I didn't really care for it at first, but once it dried I was okay, and it kind of gave it more of a grungy texture. And here I am pulling out, I lost the lid to my Mr. Huey's white, so I put it in one of those little misters. I'm doing little sprinkles with it just to add to that ink, and I end up heat setting it because you know white never dries. And I saw someone today that just says she always uses, it was Robin's, let's see, let me get this right. Robin's Nursing Journey. She scrapbooks. She did a really cool layout that she published today. Well, I guess it would be yesterday when you see this. But go on her channel. It was adorable with all these little circles. And she said she just mixes white acrylic paint and some water, and that works best for her. So I'm going to try that instead of buying the mists, because they just never seem to dry. And I'm using my scraps that were on the side of my desk there, and the twine that was in my Make a Kit Monday with that collection that I pulled. And I just kind of wanted it to peek out from the bottom and trying to get it situated so it looks like it's not purposeful, but it is. And the Love die cut from Silhouette dried really pretty. It's hard to tell the color, but it does match that orange really well. It looks kind of pink in the video, and it is kind of a corally color, but It goes well with the orange. And I just left that scrap of Hey Boy just like it was. I had cut the starburst out on a different layout, and that was a scrap left over, and I just left it that shape. I thought it added interest. So I didn't square it up or anything. I got a little glue there on the picture, so I'm trying to clean that off. And I just made myself a list to make sure that I don't let this video show upside down. Because I get impatient with processing videos and getting them uploaded and that sort of thing, so I'll skip steps, and then I realize, oh my gosh, the whole thing's upside down, or I taped over my own words, or so I'm sorry guys. I'm trying to get more organized, and I do have a list now that I'm going to check, and I just realized this frame is upside down, so I am going to fix it before I publish this, I promise. My daughter distracted me last time, and that's what I did, so I'm going to blame it on her, but it's not her fault. And let's see, here I am going through my wood veneer, and I got those in a Studio Calico kit, I believe, and finding the letters. I was going to spell Matthew, but I think I was out of T's, so I ended up cutting an F down to make it a T, and then I realized Matthew was just too long, so I made it Matt. And the map piece of paper that you see there is Travel Girl by October Afternoon, and the ledger sticking out is part of a Project Life card that was in a Studio Calico kit. The white stars, I want to say I ordered those on 2Ps. Don't quote me on that one. But they're little paper clips, and I'm pretty sure I got them from 2Ps. And this was a real quick, simple, easy layout. I didn't put too much on there. Glossy accents to hold the metal clips. And I'm looking over to see what else it needs. And I thought about outlining, but changed my mind. And that does it. That's the layout. So I hope you like it. And thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you next time. Ta-ta for now.